I found pics in my baby daddy phone on text.
Never mind. No, we're not doing it.
What is the
Little
question,
I
Rock.
gotta get there.
We don't need no more question than that.
Before we go further, was this, because you would know his.
Wait.
It was his.
It was his.
Okay. Oh.
Wait, you gotta wait. Okay, I'm
You
sorry.
gotta lead with that.
I'm sorry.
You gotta lead with that. Oh, everybody, it's okay. It was his.
It's okay. I found his pics in his phone. I couldn't see the convo. He told me it was a random girl and she never replied. So I left him. When he tried to get me back, I got a hold of the phone again. I saw the same thing, but I also saw him paying $250 to cross for 30 minutes. My question is, was that what he was doing the whole time, and how do I gain my confidence back from always being cheated on?
Girl, I was in a relationship with somebody that scarred me, traumatized me. That man slept with anybody that was walking. Anything that was walking. Paying money, tricking, doing all of that. And I walked away from that relationship. That man still stalks me to this day. But I walked away from that relationship, and I walked away with dignity. Because one thing I learned from my mama is don't you ever allow a man to hold your self-esteem in his hand. Don't ever allow that. If I see that you don't even have no self-restraint and no self-control, why I'm with you anyway? There ain't nothing that you can do for me. As beautiful as you are, and what you got going on for yourself, there is more out there for you. If you want to get your confidence back, you progress in life. You make new goals, smart goals, and you reach those goals. Each time you reach a new goal, you get more and more confident. Leave the people who sucked the life out of you in the past, because it ain't nothing that man will have for you. On top of that, exposing your body to harm. At the end of tonight, before you take all your stuff off, I just want you to stand in that mirror for about 60 seconds. Just stand and look at yourself and remind yourself of just how beautiful you actually are.
Thank you.
Because ain't no way you letting a clown have this much agency over your life.
My husband gave me divorce papers about 2 weeks ago. I still definitely want to fight for my marriage, and that I feel like it's something that's easily repairable, and he is just done.
I'm sorry that you...
Sorry to hear that.
When y'all first married, did y'all bring God into that marriage?
See, okay. I introduced him to Christ, and so when we started dating, that was something that came up that I felt like that may be an issue.
I don't hear where God gave you a yes.
You were right.
But that's the thing. When God is not at the center of your marriage, it's going to fail.
Absolutely.
Both people have to be centering God in the marriage. It can't just be one person and the other person's not doing so, because it'll be imbalanced. What's your prayer life like?
I mean, at this point, we hear.
I know that this hurts right now, but God is near the brokenhearted. Mm-hmm. So he is right there in your brokenheartedness right now where you are hurting. God is right there. You just keep him there. You stay in prayer, get in your word, slowly meditate and read the scripture so that way you can get closer and more intimate with God. Because in this moment, that's exactly where you need to be. Accept it as what it is. As painful as it is, God is going to walk you through it. That is your shepherd. He is going to walk you through it, and he is never going to leave your side, because God is faithful and he is a covenantal God. So whatever his promises were, he is going to fulfill those promises. I always say where God made a promise, he made a way. So if he promised you something, he has a way for you as well. So even in the moment of this divorce, I know it is hurting, but you keep God's commands and you stay at his feet. God bends down whenever you are crying, and he counts your tears and he counts your sorrows, and he bottles those up and he keeps those. So you pray to God for God to count your tears and reveal to you the things that he needs to work in you on, okay? I know it's painful, baby. Get in that prayer closet and cry. Let it out, because whatever you sow in tears, you'll reap in joy. And on the other side, there is joy, baby.
So I've been married for more than 15 years.
Congratulations.
I have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about. How can I convince my husband to let me keep the side dude?
Well, first of all, he shouldn't. You need to change that convince word to manipulate.
Ooh.
We're not gonna play those games right now. You took a vow. You took vows. You stood before God or whatever it is you believe in and said that you were going to love this man in sickness and through health, for rich and for poor. You said that you committed whenever you took that vow. You committed to be there even in the hard times, even in the times where you were not fully emotionally fulfilled. You still took on that position to say that I'm going to have those conversations. I'm going to communicate. I'm not going to breach the trust in this marriage. You lack marital integrity. And if you lack marital integrity, you lack integrity as a person as well. So my next point to make is the audacity must be on sale right now for you to be able to say, how can I convince my husband, a man at that, convince my husband to let me still have a side relationship as if I did not betray this man, as if I did not hurt this man, as if I did not dishonor this man, as if I did not disrespect this man, and you want to ask for something? You want to ask for what it seems like more of a favor because it's only going to work in your favor. It's nothing that is going to work for him. I don't like when we play these games like this. You entered into what you two believe was a monogamous agreement, and you made it a polyamorous thing. Ooh. You did. Ooh. Let me tell you something else that you did. Let's talk about the lack of responsibility. I'm gonna tell you one more thing because I'm sure some other panelists have something to say. This is the problem that I have. Whenever you open up your marriage to something that somebody else did not consent to, if your side piece has depression or anxiety or anything like that, there's a spiritual exchange that takes place when you go sleep with somebody else that you now have invited into your home. So part of the reason why your marriage is not happy is because you were lusting over the fence to begin with. Ooh. You invited that into your marriage. You corrupted your home. The best thing for you to do, because he does have the right to leave you, the best thing that you could do, the responsible thing you can do, is either end that relationship on the side or leave that man alone and let somebody else find him.
Clap it up.
You know how hard it is to look at yourself in the mirror when a man that you love has been cheating on you? It's bad enough I can't look at myself in the mirror, then I have to constantly be reminded every time I look at you. And then now you being performative, trying to do all of these things, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G to make me feel good, but you ain't really got to the core of what you actually did to me. And you ain't do it just one time. You did it multiple times. There is no excuse for that. That woman needs time. Right now, since you being provisional, go pay for her a trauma therapist. Because you just caused this woman CPTSD. Go pay for her a therapist who's gonna actually sit down and talk to her. And if it takes her 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, do you have the capacity to help her heal for the process that you created?
So I've been married for 6 years in August. My husband has been cheating the whole time. About a month ago, I told him to sign the divorce papers, and now...
So we're gonna get through this together.
Okay. So now he wants his marriage, but I'm actually checked out. My question is, should I stay or should I work it out?
You got married for a reason. I'm assuming you honored yours, but he did not. And you have the ground sleeve. When I say this, I'm not being insensitive. So please listen to me. It's great that you're going through this now. These your daughters?
They are.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we have to be tried by fire, and then we come out shining exactly how God wants us to. For those two babies that's standing beside you right now, did God warn you about this person? You didn't listen? Can I get like 2 more minutes, please? I'm in a season right now where I feel like I'm in a Garden of Gethsemane. And I'm in this place right now to where my will has come under the subjection of God's will. And it is so uncomfortable. I've been grieving for 2 weeks because the desires that I have for myself, God said, that's not what it's going to be because I have something greater for you. But you couldn't see it. And so for these past 2 weeks, I've been crying and grieving because I have to surrender my will over to God. But He's all-knowing. He's all-powerful. So why not trust God with where your future and your destiny is going to be?
Whenever God says, give me your will, he knows it's something greater for you that you just cannot see right now, because whatever choices you make affect those two beautiful young women beside you right now. So if God is saying, surrender this to me right now, I guarantee you your lineage that's standing beside you has something under them. And it's going to take the head right now to get that under subjection. So I know it's uncomfortable, but if you know how to trust God, even when things don't look okay, they will be okay. But you have to learn how to trust God, even when you cannot see it. Abraham trusted God when he did not see it. Noah trusted God when he did not see it. And they are in a promised bloodline. And whatever promises God made, he kept it. I know it hurts, but I guarantee you in the next year, when you walk away from what God has tried to protect you from, everything that he promised you is going to start pouring in your lap. But he got to get certain people out the way.